Hi Wendell, my name is Mike Steffens. I sent you this video because I noticed that you're a Sarasota defense attorney, and when I did some keyword research I figured out that Sarasota criminal attorney actually has more average searches per month than Sarasota defense attorney. So I went to Sarasota criminal attorney and Googled that term, and again the reason I'm sending you the video is because your Google Places page did not show up, nor your website, on the first page of the results. And why is this important? Well, I can tell you why. I went to Google AdWords, the keyword tool, and I did some research before I shot this video, but Sarasota Criminal Attorney actually has an average of 590 searches per month. And that's important because if you're looking at it from a 1% conversion standpoint, that's almost 6 clients a month just from that keyword term. I did put in some of your other services like Sarasota DUI Attorney, which is 880 searches a month, and Sarasota Attorneys, which is 6,600 a month. Based on your website, it looked like you, although you do provide all these services, it looked like the Sarasota Criminal Attorney was one of the first things, or Defense Attorney was one of the first things on your website. So for all intents and purposes and for time, we're just going to focus on Sarasota Criminal Attorney. Keep in mind you can use any of these keywords, and I'm going to give you free tips and as much value as possible in this video on how you can get your Google Places page on your website to rank on the first page, and this advice will be free. So let's start off with your Places page. This is your Google Places listing. Law Office of Wyndel G. Darville. You have name, address, and phone number. Your categories are filled out correctly. I noticed in your keyword description you kind of, or excuse me, your business description, you kind of packed it in with a lot of different keywords. My advice is you want to pick a keyword, focus on it, start with it as you had here, but not go into a list of keywords as you won't rank for any of them. The photo section is very important, especially in the eyes of Google and other search engines. They give you the opportunity to have 10 photos, so you want to go ahead and put 10 photos on your listing site. The other thing that you don't have at all is videos. Google Places will allow you up to 5 videos, so you want to go ahead and create 5 digital videos, upload them to YouTube, and then place them on your Places page. I can't stress enough how important this is, especially in Google, to rank your Places page on the first page. And here I see reviews. You have one great review. You just need to generate more, okay? This review is great. I would get a system in place that every time you have a happy client, which is hopefully all the time, you ask them to write a short review, especially after maybe you just won the case for them or got them dismissed. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to write a short, nice review just like this. The more reviews you have, in the eyes of the search engines, it strengthens your local brand, and the more people talking about your service locally, the better off you're going to be. Now we're going to focus on other websites. They're called local search directories or local search engines, and this is very important because the more websites you have referring to your business, the higher off you're going to rank in, and this is very, very important. So I went to Yelp.com. This is the most popular local search directory on the web right now. I went ahead and put in your business, your practice name in Sarasota, Florida, and as you can see here, there were no results. So one of the things you want to do is go ahead and add your business and create your listing. This is the first thing. Now let's go on to another page here. I went to superpages.com. This is another website or local search directory that has carries a lot of weight with Google. Here we have your name, Wyndel G. Darville Attorney, but here's the thing. You need to have your whole name, and it'll be, again, Wyndel G. Darville Attorney at Law. The reason this is important, your name, address, and phone number need to be consistent throughout all of the internet. If you have any of this information changes, it actually counts against you because Google uses computers to crawl the web and reference or index information, and the computer can't tell the difference between one list and the other if there's different information. One of the things I noticed on this listing is that you have a different phone number than what's on your website. So back to what I was saying, you want to have consistent contact information. Your website has the phone number 941-275-9501. This listing has 941-309-5373. So this is a point, it's like a negative point against you. Instead of getting that 1 point for the citation and reference back to your business, it's going to count against you. And then right here, I would interject a keyword. If you're going to go with Sarasota criminal attorney, I would put that right in the front there. This is one of the things that search engines look at. They don't look at the whole description, but they'll look at the first line. And if you can include it in the last line as well, more power to you. So go ahead, and everything else looks like it was filled out correctly. I'm not sure if you've actually claimed this listing yourself or a representative has done it on your behalf, because at the bottom here it says, are you the business owner? The reason this is important is because search directories and search engines like Google, Yahoo, or Bing are more confident to display your business and your listing at the top of the results when they know that you've actually gone in and verified the information and it's accurate. So this is very important. The last directory we're going to go to is Manta.com. You've probably heard of it before. It's one of the largest small business directory on the web right now. And one of the first things we see is, own this business? ? Edit company info. So this is another listing that was probably scraped from your website. You have the law office of Wyndel G. Darville, PLLC. Again, this PLLC is not consistent with your places page. You want to have this exact name on all your listings throughout every search directory that you're on throughout the internet, which is actually hundreds of search directory sites. So this profile has been unclaimed. It has a name that's not consistent with your Google Places page. And again, a phone number may have been an old phone number for you. I'm not quite sure. That doesn't, again, match up with your website, but it does match up with your Google Places page. But more importantly, it should match up. All listings, online listings, should match up with this number right here that's on your website. So again, these are quick, easy fixes for you that can help you start ranking. Again, in your description, you're going to want to go ahead and interject a keyword and, again, claim this site. And there are hundreds of sites out there. You may not have a list. It takes some time to develop a list, but you want to develop a list. Maybe Google some of your competitors that rank higher than you, especially the ones on the first page. See all the local search directories that they show up on, and go ahead and either claim your profile if it's already there, or go ahead and submit your listing. Very, very important. Okay, so I've given you some free information. I hope I've given you as much value as possible. And, let me increase your business. If you're like most of the attorneys that I've worked with, your time is very valuable. You're running your business, running your practice, and you're most importantly serving your clients. So these things, it's not very complicated, but it just takes a lot of time to submit and claim your profiles on hundreds of websites. It takes a lot of time to figure out which websites have more weight with Google and which don't. It takes a lot of time to upload photos and videos and make sure that your description and business overviews are keyword rich in the right places. If you don't do these things correctly, believe it or not, you won't show up on the first page, and you'll be doomed to the fourth or fifth page of the results for life until those things are changed. So this is where somebody like myself can come and rank locally. I'm here in Sarasota, and I specialize in Sarasota local search engine optimization. Some of the services I'll touch on is I do keyword optimization research. I find the keywords that are most searched, because it makes no sense to be on the first page of search results that aren't searched. I do advanced optimization of your Google Places, Yahoo Local, and Bing Local listings. This is very important. They're the top 3 search engines. You want to make sure that each listing is as full with content as possible, keyword-rich text, and it's something that will help when people come onto these pages, will help convert them from searchers to people that are calling you, retaining your services. I do local search business profile enhancement, and I submit that enhanced profile to hundreds of local search directories, including the top 10 search directories on the web and 5 hyperlocal directories, which basically are niched to, say, law practice and are located here in Sarasota. Again, it strengthens your local brand. I do things to generate reviews and manage bad reviews so that you don't look bad, and especially in the eyes of search engines. If you have a bad review, it does happen. We need to respond to it right away so that everybody can see, a potential customer and the search engines can see that you are engaging with your clients, engaging with reviews, and that you're concerned about your business. I'm not going to go through the rest of these. You can probably see video creation, video distribution. All these things have to do with ranking your places page and ranking your website. There are a lot of things out there. But then again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me and reply to this email, or give me a call, 941-284-1321. I hope you've gotten some value out of this, and I look forward to speaking with you.